Hi everyone, it's Sue. Welcome back. I thought I was filming, but I obviously forgot to press play. So what you can see on my glass mat there is just some rusty hinge distress oxide, distress ink I think it is, and I've cut lots of hearts out of book page. You can see there on the left, and what I've been doing is just dipping them in that ink. I'm making some hearts that I ended up putting into the February Nature and Botanical mystery box, just as a little, the month of love, just a little gift to say thank you to my subscribers. So I'll just keep going and let you see how I put them all together. So you previously saw that I used salvage patina and I just re-dipped the hearts. So I put salvage patina down on my mat, spritzed it with water, and then just randomly put the ink, placed the heart into the ink. So what I'm doing here now is some of them have dried and I'm just trying to pair them up as best as I could so that they aren't, because I cut them all by hand, they're not going to be perfect basically. So I needed to try and match them up so there wasn't too much overhang. And then what I'll do is I'll just put 2 points of glue at the top of the heart and the bottom of the heart, and just so they stay in place, because I'm actually going to sew around them. I'll sew around and leave an opening so that I can stuff the hearts. So that's what I'm doing, is just pairing up the hearts, and then I'm going to sew around the edges. You can see I've sewn around some of the hearts, the ones that are dried, and I've got all this thread left over that I just tend to, when I'm pulling fabric or I've got excess from sewing, I just put it in this little jar and it's overflowing. So I thought I'm going to use that rather than go and buy some polyester fill. I don't want them too puffy, but I just want them to be a little bit 3D. So I just got to be careful that I don't go like a bull at a gate and shove it in there, because it is paper and not fabric, so there's not as much give obviously. And I'm just really randomly just cutting, some a bit more puffier than others, but just enough so that it's puffy heart, and then I've got enough room to be able to just fold the paper down and sew the joints shut. So this lot I've sewn and stuffed, and I'm just trimming the thread. It's funny, I used that whole jar in these hearts, so I am adding the excess threads in there to restart my collection of threads again. It feels good though to use it all up, let me tell you. I wanted to decorate each heart, and I decided that I was going to use a label that I have made. I've actually got the video where I made these. I'll try and remember to put that down below. And I'm going to try and put a different word on most of the hearts. I'm going to rough up the edges with my Tim Holtz Distress tool. So I'm just going to go around and do that. And then I'm going to stick the label on each one. And you can see I've got the tray there and my micro beads to the left of me. I love these micro beads. So I will show you that process when we get to that. So each heart also has been inked front and back, as you can see there. So lots of love have gone into all these hearts, and they're so sweet though. I love them. These would be great to make as happy mail as well. Great way to use up book pages. And I'm just deciding on a colour of micro beads to use. And I also decided to distress and ink each label. So I'm just going to glue the label down in the middle of the heart to begin with. And then I'm just going to randomly glue some of the micro beads around that word, just to sort of bring attention to it a little bit more. And you definitely need a tray or something when you're using these micro beads, because even with the tray, I managed to get them everywhere. Don't ask me how, I just do. So I'm just putting some in 3 different places on the heart, so just around the stitched area. And I just use art glitter glue. This works fine. I'm not sure whether there's a specific glue that you're supposed to use with the micro beads, but I just use the art glitter glue. I've never had an issue with it. And I'm just really pouring them on there. I do tend to push them down a little bit into the glue. And I've used the gold, vintage gold micro beads. They're by Finnabar. Finnabar, however you say that. I must see if she still sells them actually, because I'll be very sad when I run out. But that's how I'm going to do each heart. I'm just showing you the one. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Love them. So I hope you enjoyed watching that and you get to make some. And until next time, I hope you get a little bit of creative time in. See you soon. Bye.